Welcome back to I left my A-Rank adventure party to join my former students to explore dungeon depths. Simply put, this is just a standalone, long epilogue to the previous arc. So we started with Feldia, with Yuka, and Silk, where they basically after going through all the briefing and all the thank yous and the stuff with of course with Rain and her alleged uncle basically being investigated for a bunch of stuff. There's also the count from the prince of the country. Yeah, I think that's set up for a future episode per se. After all this, thank you, they'll go home and get some rest. So they do, and of course they also the Golden Priestess was about to become a guest of the court, and she politely declined because she wants to stay with Yuka. Fine, Yuka's a lucky guy. After saying goodbye to everybody there, and then of course they proceed to go home, where of course he gets the briefing to, well, basically tells he runs into Nene's guardian, which by the way, before they left the town, he gave Nene basically her day, and it was kind of a date, and he kind of showed up basically when she's packing. It's like, hey, you want to go tomorrow? Like, sure. Yep, I thought that was just kind of funny. Yeah. And then, of course, basically, like, after the briefing with the Guildmaster, and apparently the reward for this mission is so big, he couldn't get it right away. So basically, he deposited the reward into the Clover bank account. And like, oh, and then we see Jamie there, who has not been seen since like episode 10, I think it was. It's been a little bit since I've seen her. Where, but like, she's very happy. In fact, she really wanted to find him. And oh, we had the real estate agent come by, do some remodeling, and when you get there, it's like revealed. Oh, he just fixed the room up for their new guest, and fixed back the door. And that was it. And then of course, a celebrate party, but they had to unpack first. But they also had a stream, and there's stuff with Rain, of course, basically because the team has to make sure that Feldio gets a rest. And I'm like, I'm sure these girls probably excuse basically sleep with him. I'm sure, given the fact that pretty much all these girls are madly in love with him. Yep. Nice ending. Of course, you have Rain holding Yuka's hand, presumably leave him inside, so you can probably get some rest. And that's pretty much the episode in a nutshell. Yeah, this definitely felt like, I would say, another epilogue. It feels like a transitional one, where it just wraps up pretty much all loose threads. Right now, with this episode, there's no loose threads in the previous arc, and just moving on to the next arc. That's kind of what we have here. Yep, but really good episode. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And there is a grand total of 7 more to go for this whole season. And for me today, I have 3 left to go. The next anime, I decided because I actually have time. I'm going to do Evil Lord. Evil Lord took out an Empire. Before I do that, I'm going to do a Comic Core next. Okay, next video. Bye.